Hello everyone, welcome to Lukmaan IAS. Today we are going to have a DTRS session, and through this DTRS session we will come across 10 important current affair topics, and also we will solve MCQs based on those current affairs. And the lead topic for today's discussion is Shitlakhet model. So today we will understand what is Shitlakhet model. Alright. So before we go ahead, let us see this quotation. This quotation is from a very prominent personality. So it says, if ethics is poor at the top, the behavior is copied down the organization. Okay, so it says, like, if ethics is poor at the top, this particular behavior is copied down in the organization. Means, like, the top leadership of an organization are the one who set up the ethics for the entire organization. If they are corrupt, then people down the line, they will also tend to be corrupt. They will feel that there is no restriction in being corrupt. Okay, and people at the top, if they are very strong, if they are ethical, if they, let's say, uphold certain standards, so those standards will be copied down to the organization. So it is very important that at the top level, the organization remains, let's say, like, one of the most standard one with respect to ethics, with respect to any other, let's say, like, any other standards of the organization. That's the thing. So such quotations are very much important for the essay paper and also for the ethics paper. Now let us quickly understand some topics. One is, let's say, at Lukmaan IAS we have announced Public Admin Foundation batch. It's going to start from 3rd of June 2025. All of you who have chosen their optional to be public admin, and if you are beginner, so you can join the Public Admin Foundation batch, because through this batch you will be able to complete your entire syllabus of public administration, and also you will get opportunity to write many test papers as part of this foundation batch. You will get complete study material in printed format from the institute, and Ansari sir also dictates important topics in the classroom. Alright, so it's going to be an engaging session once you join this batch. And then this is Panch Sutra All India Prelims mock test series. All of you who are appearing in this year's prelims exam, which is going to be held in the month of May, you can join this Panch Sutra test series. It's a kind of, let's say, mock test. Each test paper is full length, so it will help you actually to improve your marks, right? Improve your marks in the prelims exam. You will come across new topics also, and all these tests will be discussed by the faculty members at Lukmaan. Alright, and this is Ethics Foundation batch, which is announced. It's going to start from 2nd of June 2025. You can join the Ethics Foundation batch, right? It's going to start from the month of June. These are the 10 topics that we are going to discuss in detail today, right? You can take a screenshot of these topics and later on you can go through it. Alright, so let us now start the discussion with the first topic. As I discussed, that the first topic is the lead topic for today. It is Shitlakhet model. Shitlakhet model for preventing forest fires in Himalayan forest is applied in which one of the following states? Okay, so basically it is applied in the state of Uttarakhand. Alright, so what is Shitlakhet model? Basically, like, people from Uttarakhand, I mean, like, especially farmers and all, they have come together and they have decided that they will not let forest fires happen because of human negligence, because of, let's say, anthropogenic factors. For that, they have decided that, like, if they have to burn something, they will burn in a manner so that, like, it does not lead to forest fires. So they are taking, let's say, precautionary steps in advance, and that is known as Shitlakhet model. So it has been, let's say, it is now in practice in the state of Uttarakhand. You can see, I mean, like, friends of the forest. Okay, friends of the forest. So residents of 30 villages in Uttarakhand establish a model for public participation in saving forest from wildfires. Okay, so this is the thing. Now we have another question, which is question number 2. We'll go through this question. 2 statements are given. We need to identify which statements are correct and whether the second statement is the correct explanation of the first statement or not. So it says, consider the following statements. First statement, melting Arctic glaciers are a source of methane emission. This statement is right. Okay. So recently a research paper has been released. In that research paper, the scientists have, mentioned that the Arctic region, which is melting, So it is actually leading to the emission of methane gas. Okay, it is leading to emission of methane gas. And you know that methane is a potent greenhouse gas, means like, you know, if the quantity of methane goes up in the atmosphere, then the global warming is going to go up. So it is very important for us to take precautionary steps, to take measures so that further methane emission does not happen. All right. Second statement, methane released from melted rivers was produced by microbial activity beneath the ice. Okay, so this statement is wrong. It says methane released from melted rivers was produced by microbial activity beneath the ice. This statement is wrong. So correct answer is only statement 1 is correct but 2 is incorrect. Okay, statement 1 is correct but 2 is incorrect. So this is the newspaper article that has inspired us to frame this question. It featured in the Indian Express. It says, melting Arctic glaciers are a source of methane emission. What a new study says. Okay, so new research paper has been published and they have said that melting thing, it is actually causing problem. Okay, so it is leading to the emission of methane gas. Now we have another question. This question is about golden visa. So what do we mean by golden visa? Golden visa means, like, you know, there are at least 100 countries in the world. There are many countries that have allowed people to take permanent residency in their country based on the amount of investment that a person is willing to do. Okay, so like, so such kind of visa approval is known as golden visa. Okay, so recently Donald Trump has also decided that, like, you know, they will also allow golden visa for people like who are going to do investment in USA, right, government bonds. So it says, which one of the following statement best describes the golden visa? Okay, it is a residency program that grants citizenship or permanent residency to foreign investors. This statement is right. Option A is the right answer. Okay. So, with Trump's gold card announcement, a look at why countries offer golden visas. So, an article featured in Indian Express that talks about golden visa system. Okay. Then we have another question. We'll read this question, question number 4. What it says, consider the following statements regarding wetland extent trend index. Okay, so this is an index. Name of the index is wetland extent trend. Okay, wetland extent trend. So basically this index is about wetlands. I mean, like, you know, what is the number of total wetlands in the world and whether these wetlands are being protected or not. So this is an index basically. So it says the index is set up under the aegis of the UN Environment Program. This statement is right. The index compiles time series records from around the world to assess the changes in the extent of natural wetland at global level. This is also right. This statement is wrong because not only ground-based data, but along with this, remote sensing data is also used. Okay, remote sensing data is also used. So ground based data will be used plus remote sensing data will be used. So correct answer is option B, which is 1 and 2 only. Okay, means like first 2. The necessity of mainstreaming wetland conservation. So this newspaper article came, so that's why we framed this question. Now this is another question. Quickly go through this question. This question is about joint let's say, like, you know, defense exercise between India and another country. So it says, consider the following statements about exercise Desert Hunt 2025. Which exercise? Exercise Desert Hunt 2025. So related to this exercise, basically they have given multiple statements. Okay, so it is kind of, let's say, like, you know, a trilateral exercise. It says it is a joint military exercise. Okay, this statement says it is a joint military exercise. Joint military means only one type of force is engaged, which is military. Military means the ground based force. But apart from this, let's say Navy from both the countries, Navy plus Air Force, right? All the 3 forces were engaged. Okay, so this is Army plus Navy plus Air Force, and such exercises are known as trilateral exercise. Okay, such exercises are known as trilateral exercise. So that's why first statement is wrong. Second, it was held in Jodhpur, Rajasthan. This statement is right. The elite para special forces from Indian Army participated in the exercise. Yeah, elite para forces from Indian Army, and then from Indian Navy also. I mean, like there were participation from Marine Commandos, from Indian Air Force. There were participation from Garud, which is a special force in Indian Air Force. So they have participated. So only 2, which is 2 and 3. Now with this, let us move to the this is the newspaper article. Basically it was there in Press Information Bureau. It says Exercise Desert Hunt 2025. So like it is conducted. I mean like now we have another question, which is question number 6. Okay, let's discuss about this question. Which one of the following is the context in which the term Ocelot chip is mentioned in the news? Okay, so here we are talking about a chip which is Ocelot chip. Okay, so let us discuss about this particular thing. So what is this Ocelot chip? It is a next generation semiconductor chip developed for quantum computing. Okay, so it is next generation semiconductor chip developed for quantum computing. Recently, I mean like Amazon is a company. Okay, Amazon has basically launched a prototype chip which is known as Ocelot chip. So that's why it is in news. Okay, it's a chip for quantum computing. So it says Amazon unveils first quantum chip Ocelot days after Microsoft Majorana 1. Okay, or Majorana 1. So this is how it is pronounced. Now this is another question, question number 7. With reference to bond central in the economy, consider the following statements. Okay, what is bond central basically? See, like in India, we have Securities and Exchange Board of India, which is SEBI. SEBI is the regulator of stock market in the country. So SEBI has recently unveiled, means like it has launched the bond central. What is bond central? Bond central is a centralized, I mean like bond infrastructure. From here, bonds can be issued, right, to people. And so this is accessible to the normal citizens like us. It is accessible to institutional investors also. So this is the thing. So it is a centralized database portal for corporate bonds. This statement is right. It has been developed and is operated by the Securities and Exchange Board of India. This statement is wrong. See, like it is not developed by Securities and Exchange Board of India. Securities and Exchange Board of India has just announced its launch. But it is developed by another company, okay, a different company, and its name is Online Bond Platform Providers Association in collaboration with market infrastructure institutions. Okay, it is not by SEBI. So this statement is wrong. All right. Third, it is a paid service accessible only to institutional investors. This is also wrong. Okay, it is a free service. Okay, basically it is a free service. It's available to institutional investors also, and it is available to individual investors also. So only one statement is right, which is first. Okay, option A is the right answer. SEBI launches centralized database portal Bond Central for corporate bonds. Okay, so this is the thing. This is another question, question number 8. Read this question. What it says: consider the following pairs regarding North Atlantic Treaty Organization. What? NATO. Okay, so we have a similar question to the right hand side, which is UPSC previous year question, and this is the question that we have framed. So what is there in this question? Basically over here name of the countries are mentioned. Okay, these are the name of the countries. Then year of NATO accession, means like the year in which these countries have joined North Atlantic Treaty Organization, and significant event associated, means like what has happened which led to the accession of these members to the NATO. Okay, accession means joining of these members to the NATO. Simple. So number 1, it says Poland. Okay, in 1999, so it has joined NATO after the Kosovo War. Then if we talk about Finland, it has joined NATO in 2023 after Russia-Ukraine war. Alright, but Estonia and Montenegro, okay, the years are right, but these wars are different. Alright, so correct answer is 1 and 4 only. 1 and 4. Former US ambassador of NATO calls Trump's decision to engage with aggressor Russia without victim Ukraine as a stab in the back. Okay, so he was a kind of former US ambassador to NATO. So he said that the decision of the kind of US President Donald Trump to directly engage with Russia, engage means interact with Russia by sidelining a Ukrainian president, is a stab in the back, means like peeth mein chura ghopna kind of. Okay, so this is the thing. So we have another question, which is question number 9. What this question says: we'll read this question with reference to Majuli Island. Okay, consider the following statements. What is this island? This is the world's largest riverine island. Means, let's say on one side there is a river, on the other side there is a river, and in the middle there is an island. Okay, it is the world's largest riverine island, you can consider. So it says it is formed by the confluence of Brahmaputra and Barak river. This statement is wrong, because like it is formed by confluence of let's say southern part of Brahmaputra and northern part of Brahmaputra. So when we talk about southern part of Brahmaputra, so basically as part of this river, okay, it is Kherkutia Juti, okay, in the north, and which is joined by Subansiri river, okay, and in the south it is Brahmaputra river. In the north, Kherkutia Juti, okay. So Kherkutia Juti in the north and Brahmaputra in the south. Okay, so between this island is there. It is the first river island in India to be declared a district. Okay, so this river island has been declared as a district in India. Okay, Majuli district now. So it says rupees 700 crore Majuli Jorhat bridge gets approval, tender process soon, Assam Chief Minister. Okay, so they are going to build a bridge between Majuli and Jorhat. Okay, a tender process is going to start. Now this is the last question, which is question number 10. We will quickly go through this question, and this question is related to amendments to the Waqf Amendment Bill 2024. Okay, so related to that, multiple statements are given. These statements are very long, right? What I would want from you is like read these statements one by one yourself. See, in this question, option 2 and statement 2 and 3 are correct. Means like under Article 26D of the Constitution, religious denomination have the right to administer property in accordance with the law. But Parliament can impose reasonable restrictions on this right through legislation like Waqf Act. In cases where both the government and Waqf board claim ownership of a property, the amended bill creates a legal presumption in favor of the government ownership until final determination by the designated officer. Okay, and first and third are wrong. Correct answer is option B, 2 and 3 only. Okay, so you can read it yourself, you will understand that these statements are wrong. Alright, so all you need to know about like changes proposed to the Waqf bill by JPC. JPC means Joint Parliamentary Committee. Now it has been cleared by the cabinet. Okay, it has been cleared by the cabinet. That's the thing. So that's all from my side for the day. Thank you so much everyone for attending today's session. I hope you have a good day ahead. Thank you.